Hey guys, OhGinelle here, and right now I'm currently rocking an 8-day wash and go, and it's starting to take over my face. So today I'm going to show you guys how I detangle the beast. I usually detangle once a week when I co-wash, but maybe like once a month. Maybe like once a month I'll still go through it with my Ouida double detangler comb, but I feel like the less you comb, the less breakage you get. I've noticed that since I started finger detangling, I've been getting less splits, less pixie knots, and it's just a lot more gentle on your hair. So let me show you how. So now all I'm using is some of my curly hair refresher spray and a little bit of my favorite conditioner that I used to co-wash with and an occasional leave-in. Aussie Moist. Now some people choose to do it on dry hair. I prefer to do it on wet hair because my hair is a lot more manageable when it's wet. My hair is pretty coarse and dense, so it's just easier for me. It's really up to you. Some people use conditioner, some people choose to use oil, but this is just what I use. I think anything with good slip will work. And one suggestion, make sure you file your fingernails. You don't want rough, jagged nails because they will get caught in your hair. And make sure you take all your rings off because the whole point of finger detangling is to prevent breakage. So why get your hair stuck in your diamonds? That doesn't make sense, right? Okay, so now I've got my hair sectioned off into 4 pieces. And I'm gonna start off with the front, but I'm gonna do it in smaller segments, like so. It's even worse for me because I wear bangles and I get these things stuck in my hair at least 3 times a day. I also get them stuck to clothing, sweaters, purses, door handles. Anything I can get stuck to with these bangles, I get stuck to. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my refresher spray. And this has almond oil, coconut oil, and tea tree oil in it. And I did it with a little warm water this time, just so it can actually penetrate into the hair because your follicles open up a lot better when you use warm. So I'm going to start by fully saturating my hair. And I did put a towel on the floor because I'm not trying to bust my behind today. You want to make sure that your hair is wet from root to tip. Now, I'm going to take a pump of conditioner, maybe 2. I'm going to run it from top to bottom. Now, you can choose to do this. I live by the airport, so like you hear all the planes, it's so irritating. But you can choose to do this in the shower. Me, I choose to do it out of it because if you let me stand in the shower to do this, I would be in there for hours. I would just stand under the water and I'm not trying to kill Mother Nature. So anyway, I ran the conditioner through and I made sure my hair was fully saturated. Now what I'm going to do is go down to the bottom and I'm pretty much pulling my fingers through everything, all the pieces. Now, like I said, this is a pretty stale wash and go, so of course it's natural for your hair to shed. I think I read somewhere that on average you lose like 100 strands of hair a day, so don't be surprised if you have a handful of hair. Just know that this is a much healthier and better way to do it. So I started from the bottom, pulling my fingers through, And as I'm able to get my fingers through smoothly, I move up a little higher. If I catch any knots, I just make sure that I gently try to separate them with my fingers. And I think the beauty of finger detangling is you can actually feel every knot. Like if you're using a comb, it's just gonna cut right through them and just say goodbye to that strand hair. So continuing to move up. Now, my hair tends to knot the most at the roots. So what I'll do is I'll come up to the top and I will just gently pull the knots apart. And if I have to break them into smaller sections, I do. This can be very tedious, but I feel like if you want to achieve longer and healthier hair, you'll do what you gotta do to make it happen. So just make sure you get way at the roots. And if your hair starts to dry out, just add a little more water. Because water is your hair's best friend. Alright, so there's that. Now I'm gonna spray way at the root once again, way up here. And we're gonna detangle, gently separating the knots. Ooh, got a nice one right here. Gently separating the knots. Look at that beautiful one, right? Can you see it? Real sexy. Now if you end up with a real thug knot like that, my suggestion would be to gently go above it and just start to gently pull out like one strand at a time. Because then the knot is most likely just a strand of dead hair that you don't need anywhere that's knotted up in your hair. So just pull out the good hair, one strand at a time. Oh my gosh. Ew. Pardon my zit. It wanted to say, hey guys. Alright, but anyway, this section is pretty much cleared out. You're gonna run your fingers from the top. Make sure you gently separate. And then after you're done that section, oops, thought I was done. After you're done that section, I just put it in a messy twist. So it stays out the way. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and make you guys watch all of this because that's not very nice. It's pretty boring. But I'm gonna work my way around the head. 30 minutes later, finally on my last segment of hair. Starting from the bottom, working my way up, running my fingers through. You guys don't mind my sexy big doo-doo twist. I'm sure you guys have seen me looking my absolute best. Right? So sexy. Look at that, look at that. Do twist. Alright, I'm on the last part here. Like I said, it is a very tedious process, but if you're really trying to grow your hair out and have less split ends, and you just want overall healthier hair, the less splits, the less you gotta trim, you know, it's the way to go. It's definitely worth it. So, after you're finished detangling, all you're going to do is rinse. and go about your usual. I would have been co-washing anyway, so the conditioner is already in my hair. All I do is scrub my scalp, rinse out with cool water. And that's pretty much it. It's actually really simple. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I just like took 2 of the twists out completely. Oh my gosh. I'm no hairdresser or professional. This is just what works for me. And if you have similar hair texture or different textures, it might work for you. Try it out and let me know how it works. Alright? Love you guys.
Use the links above to check out my previous videos, and make sure you swing by our website, OhGinelle.com.